Hello guys and welcome back to Wheels Maniac, and today we are reviewing the Baby S-Class, which is the all-new Mercedes C-Class, and we are standing right now in City Star Mercedes showroom Raipur. And for more details of the showroom you can go to the description of the video and check out. And this car is just a phenomenal in its segment. Like for the comfort level, this is the best. So let's check out what all it has it got and start with the review without wasting any further time. So let's start with the review of the Mercedes A-Class, and if we talk about the front looks of the car, it will look a bit similar to the A-Class. Yeah, let me show you the comparison. So that's the A-Class standing over, and here is the C-Class. So it looks a bit of A-Class from the front look, but as you all know, it is known as the Baby S-Class. So that is more prominent at the back of the car. Let me show you at the back over here. So from the back it looks a bit like S-Class because the lights are designed in that way only, and these lights are beautiful. Just look at the lights, these are crystal lights. Pardon, a car is a bit dirty because the monsoon season has came and getting time to clean the car is quite hectic. And over here these are the front lights, and over here says LED high performance, and this is the DRL, which also turns out to be the indicator, a low beam and high beam over there. And front parking sensor, these are all fake vents over here, it doesn't get any fog lamp in it. Of course, front parking sensor, as I told you, huge Mercedes logo at the front and a small one on the top, and the bonnet gets quite a creases on it, and it looks quite nice and classy, not classy, a very muscular feel. And it gets chrome at the bottom of the front bumper as well, and overall the looks of the car looks very nice indeed. Yeah, the car is extremely low. And over here are the front wheels, which are 255 50 17-inch tires, and these are quite broad wheels. And let me check the back tire size. I guess that will be the same only. Yeah, these are the same only tires, 255 50 17-inch wheels. And from the side also the length of the car is also quite nice. And yeah, this is called the Baby S-Class, but the original S-Class standing over there. That looks something different, and the vlog on that car is going to come soon only. Over here is the fueling lid of the car, and over here this is the diesel one, so add blue over here. And the door handles are quite simple. These are the outside rear view mirror. The top gets a sunroof over here, and chrome all around the window line, and everything like Mercedes what it does, like keeping it simple and very classy. And over here are the fake exhaust vents, and the original exhaust are quite hard to find. They are on the left side of the car. There's chrome on down over there, reverse parking sensors, and a reverse parking camera pops out from here. And over here says C220D Mercedes logo. Let's open the boot of the car. So it's a one touch open, and the boot is adequate size, but they have kept the spare wheel on the top over here, which is an extremely small size tire. And over here is the, I guess, the kit to change the spare wheel, and it gets hooks and everything over here. And over here again, that's the, I guess, the first shade, and you can fold the seats from here only. So yeah, as you can see, the seat got folded. It folded in 40-20 40 split. That's also quite nice. So let's take the seat up for the moment. So yeah, the seat is back on the place. So let's get to the rear seat of the car, which is a quite a bit highlight because yeah, it is called the Baby S-Class, so it has got some of the features from it as well. Not features, some of the qualities from it. And over here is the sunblind, which is a manual one. So yeah, okay. And the door looks phenomenal from inside, just phenomenal. The quality of material, the color scheme, and everything, like aluminium over here, gloss black, again aluminium, the speakers, huge door bins over here. but getting in is a bit tough because the area is quite small, but the seats are looks very comfortable. So let's check they are comfortable or not. And the seats are very comfortable. It's quite a low, and legroom is a bit issue, like you can't stretch your legs quite far. And we have the rear AC vent, which are quite funky and quite nice. Like this you can close, no, like this you can start them, and this one is closed right now, and some space to keep your stuff. And I guess there must be charging points over down here. No, there are no charging points down there, and some space again here to keep your stuff. And as you can see over here, there's proper ambient lighting around it as well, but due to daylight it is very hardly visible. And on the top also it gets light, like it's a touch enable one, and handle to hold on to it gets twin sunroof over here. That also look quite nice indeed, and gives a very airy feeling inside the cabin. And the front headrest looks a very much different, like you can see, like you can move them front, back, and they look, the design of the headrest is quite a unique one. And overall, if I talk about the rear seat, over here it also gets an armrest with a pen holder in it, and doesn't get a cup holder. Yeah, a cup holder also comes when you press it for the second time, and it gets proper 3 headrest over here. But the center passenger is impossible to sit because the hump is almost to the seat level only. And overall the cabin feels extremely nice, and the interior of the car looks so gorgeous indeed. Like just look at the screens at the front. Yeah, of course it has been copied from the S class, but it looks so nice. Like this type of interior for a car of bottom segment, you can say. Like S class cost a lot of money, but this car also cost a lot of money, but give you the S class feel in a bit less money. So let's get to the driving seat and check all the other features of the car. And the front seat belt also get height adjust in them, and a hook over here and hook over here as well. So a ton of hooks in this car. And it also gets isofix child seat mounts at the back over here, the bottom. And the leather is a perforated and extremely nice leather used in this car. Let's get to the front seat of the car. So let's get in the front seat. And the door open quite big, and the door also looks phenomenal. Like the color scheme they use in the interior is fab. And overhead gets seat controls, which are a million+1, and over here the memory function for the seats, and unlock the car. And over here different switches to adjust the outside rear view mirror, and I will show the function of this switch to you. The huge space over here, just open the boot, ashtray over there. And if you come to see over here, these are the pedals. Also gets a dead pedal, and over here are the headlamp controls. Just keep them in auto. And this is the electronic brake. So let me close the door. So overall the front also feel extremely good because the design of the steering wheel, the screens over here, everything feels so good indeed. Let me turn off the air conditioning for a moment. If we talk about the features of the car, let's start with the digital instrument cluster. So there are a lot of, like, you can, these are for the map, and if we get back into home, so we can change the screens over here. So like this is my personal favorite. Let me rev. That's how the tachometer moves in this one. And on the left side it gets a G4 meter, and the right side gets a engine data, which is the pressure and the oil temperature and all. So of course this looks just phenomenal indeed. And you can also opt for a like whole map. This one, how cool that looks. Like assistance, it gets like many assistance system in it as well, like lane keep assist, and turn off that in it. So of course it's a quite a feature loaded car. Let us be in the sports one for the moment. And the steering design is also a masterpiece in itself, with the aluminum, and over here the controls are also touch enable, and same is the case over here, touch enable. This is the gear select of the car, and over here this is the control for the high beam, low beam, and indicators. As you can see, the high beam will be shining at the front over there, and you can also control the wiper from here. And these are the AC vents, which looks fab, and they also get ambient lighting as well. Like over the inside there, it gets ambient lighting, so it also changes the color of the car. And over here is a done all around, and this treatment looks so fabulous over here, like just phenomenal indeed. Like metal finish with some wooden type of treatment done. And over here is the engine start stop button. Everything in this car is just a masterpiece. Attention to detail and everything. And over here's the glove box, again ambient lighting over here. It gets, of course, the typical Mercedes affair, a 64 color ambient lighting, quite nice again. So over here, if I talk about the screen, it is of course copied from the S-Class, and it's a phenomenal unit. This is the Mercedes MBUX system, and let me show you the navigation first. These are the 3D maps. Let's get back. Let me zoom in, and these are just phenomenal. These 3D maps are center, and there's a ton of things in it. And if you get into comfort, first it will show me like the ambient lighting. I can choose from different colors what I want to keep. Then I can adjust the brightness. Where it went, wait a second. Yeah, comfort and different effects. And if I get to seat, it gets seat massage in it also, like for the driver as well as for the passenger, so that's also quite nice. And seat position, it can also automatically adjust seat position as per your liking, so you have to just enter your height in inch or centimeter, and then it will automatically start positioning your seat. So that's also quite nice of it. And over here are the air conditioning controls, so like this you can control the air conditioning. And if I get into climate menu, it shows me more options, like from where you want air, like I want on my face and everything. And over here the control for the different drive modes, like eco, comfort, sports and individual. So let's keep in comfort for the moment. Yeah, comfort mode. So it changes the engine, the steering as well as the park assist, the parking assistance system. You can also check the camera view or just the parking sensor view as per your liking. And the camera is so crisp, and the quality of the camera is so phenomenal indeed. And over here's a car made which takes you to the Parktronic system, and you can turn on and off the ESP from here. Manual shifting can be on from here, and parking sensors and all other settings can be done from here. That's also quite nice. And it gets avoidance, active assist braking, and in assistance, attention assistance, camera. And if you get into vehicle, again it gets a ton of things in it. So if I will start scrolling through this, the video will never end only. And it has it like different profile, and this is to turn off the system. These are for the volume controls. And over here it's a ton of space to keep your stuff, a USB-C charger, wireless charge pad as well. And this is the beautiful and the key of the car. So yeah, it's a very heavy key, like it's of course metal one, so it looks and feels quite beautiful indeed. Let's keep that back. You can like extend the cup holders, like make it a smaller size one if the drink is small. Like if I press this button, it closes and gives a very clean look. And over here it gives some storage, like you can open it like that. And again, twin USB-C sockets over there, and Alcantara finish side, keep your stuff. And overall the phenomenal. Like you can of course adjust the under thigh support, the lumbar support, and a ton of adjustment in the seats, and that makes it phenomenally comfortable. And let me show you the reverse parking. I have shown you, but once put in gear then show you. This is the reverse parking camera. It gets adaptive guidelines in it, so of course this, let's put it back into park. And overall this car is an extremely feature loaded one. And if you want S-Class levels of comfort in a car, cheap C-Class is the best option. And right now I guess for the comfort lovers, this is the best in the segment car. Yeah, this is the best in the segment. When you come on the top over here, it gets as a light, and same is the case over here, a mirror as well as light. And as a car, and over here the control for the lights. So these are the touch enable light. You have to just touch, and this is for the sunroof, but right now I will not open the sunroof due to some reasons. And over here to turn on all the cabin lights, and of course, as I've shown you, the inside rear mirror, which is an auto dimming one. So this was the review of the Mercedes C-Class from Shubhodeep Banerjee. I hope you guys liked the video. So let's see you guys in another video really soon. Till then, bye bye and have a nice day, guys.